stadium in America. Glad to have you with us from Paulson Stadium. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Condors and the Georgia Southern Eagles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. Eagles kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. So the Condors offense will start this game off with the football. And here comes the sophomore running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. Dropping back, it's Wright. Pulls it in, it's Perkins. Can't get him to the ground. He gets it up to the 17 before being wrestled out of bounds. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The give on the option. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Off play action. Under fire. Slings it downfield. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Eagles. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a punt. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense early.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. go to the counter. 7-yard pickup on that one. It's now 2nd and 3. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to the run. He stopped just short of the 25 at the 24-yard line, but it will be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Back to throw, it's right. Outside the pocket, let's go. Complete to the right. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And it'll be the Condors are rolling down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Condors will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes a move. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So the Eagles offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some...
Line run to the right. Touchdown, Eagles. He got a step and just dusted the field.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
Number 25, set to kick it off.
Bringing it back. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On the option. Fights off a defender.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. Plows through the defense. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And it'll be the Condors come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Rushes on him. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to keep running. Could be an alley. He's at the touchdown, Condors! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
Number 95, set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Georgia Southern in a hurry. They'll give it to him again. Breaks the tackle. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Eagles with the 1st and 10. They're going back to the ground. Still running at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Eagles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The pull and throw off the RPO. Touchdown, Eagles! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, showing some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Running into the open space. Picks up the first down. There he goes. Lowers those pads. The 30. The 20. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Condor!
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Man, teams that play cover one at an elite level have an elite guy in the middle of the field that he's playing zone, everybody else playing man, and he can cover so much ground. You watch him run, he breaks on the football when he needs to, goes and makes the big interception.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now on the option. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. He's got 59 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in mid-season form. The Condors have moved it inside the 20. Back to throw, it's right. He's got it on the move. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they use a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock.
2nd and goal. No dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. From the gun, running back on the move. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. He'll try it again. Finds a little space. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with UAB taking on the Illinois Fighting Illini. And And it's the Blazers coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game inside Paulson Stadium. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the prettiest little stadium in America.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And it'll be the Condors will line up to kick off and start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Georgia Southern's offense comes out to get this drive started. He's out past the 35. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38. The running game doing work. Quick release on the RPO. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs, you just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Georgia Southern comes to the line trying to convert on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Finds his man. It's Bradley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Here's a little room there. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, to give, looking for room. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And they take it in for 6 more points. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
Just a little off. Incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. They'll run the option. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. The option look. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. We've reached the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll run for it. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, the ball's barely touched the ground every time this guy's been dropping back so far in this game. That's one of the rare misses we've seen from him so far.
Johnson looking to throw. He wants to go deep. Leaping grab for a big gain. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. Georgia Southern will have it now, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Here comes the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Eagles! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Fielded in the end zone, it's King. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Condors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Looking to buy time. There he goes. He'll slide, and it's a good pickup on that one.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this third down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous first down.
Floats it out in space. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Makes it past the marker. Got some room to run. He's piled up 82 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Now the pitch.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
The Eagles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Using his legs. It's Bradley.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. And the Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bradley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. Maybe a crease. 10. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And the route is on.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's right. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.